Hello quantum creators, welcome to my channel. This is the second video of a series of videos I'm calling the foundation, and it's stuff that I consider really obvious but might not be obvious for other people, so I just want to share them here and just leave a precedent leave a precedent and yeah, so whoever is out there can check all of this stuff. I'm doing a playlist. It's called The Foundation, and you can go through it and see all of these videos. So this is about beauty. This video specifically, it is about real beauty, and I just can't believe I have to explain this, but yes, real beauty comes from within. Real beauty is from inside out. It's not something we can put from the outside. And this doesn't mean I am against any treatment or creams or makeup or anything or whatever, like adornment or enhancement we are doing from outside in. But the true beauty as a woman comes from within. So I don't really understand why we got lost into this stuff. Well, maybe I know why, or I have a theory about why do we get lost into the outside in. But what is real beauty is, for example, like what we eating, how are we eating, how healthy we are, how we sleeping, how our nervous system is regulated, how like our hormones and our 28 cycle is working, how those people feel in our presence. That fairy dust, right? that fairy dust we just like radiate. That's not something we can just buy on any market. That's not a supplement. That's not something we can just go and get it. It's something that we need to work from inside out. And also all of this stuff been also transmitted from women to women in our lineage, and our ancestors, our ladies, the ladies that have been before us. So I have a nice story to share. I was thinking a story. What story can I share about this topic? And oh my god, I don't want to get emotional maybe. But it's about my grandmother, my dad's mom. All right, so my dad's mom, she came from a lineage of women that were like very rich, like royalty type. So my great grandmother, she was like from a family from royalty, and they had like a castle, but in Italy. But what happened is when they were in Argentina, she fell in love with somebody who was poor, my great grandfather, and she was separated from her family because she just married who she wanted. So actually, in my family, there were rebel women much before me. Like women have been taking like these wild decisions in other times just before me. So now I am paying the consequences. I know that the consequences of being like a free woman very well, because I'm like the fourth generation of this. So okay, that was my great grandmother. So my grandmother, she was the daughter of almost like a princess, almost like a princess. So she had not the richness, she has not that wealth, but she had, her mom had that what Mina would say, embodiment. Mina Irfan, I love the word she uses always, all the time. This embodiment, this like manners, this softness. My grandmother had that. And she was an artist. She used to paint, she used to sing, play the piano, everything. Like she was like out of this world. And she had 4 boys. She had 4 boys. So that lineage of women was kind of cut off, was cut off. However, because I was great granddaughter and I was with her when I was child, I enhanced some of those stuff. So all these manners and all this being delicate and all the stuff I enhanced for that. And I also believe like our connection with the divine, with God, it is what like we radiate as women. That's it comes from the inner inner world, right? So that is also part of our beauty. So I just remember when I was very, very young, maybe 4, she was the first person in my life that told me, hey, look, that is God. And she showed me the cross. And she said, God is in the sky. With this and that. She just explained me what God was. And oh my God, it makes me too emotional. So I was thinking, okay, that's the way I see it is like that consciousness, the consciousness in my lineage comes from her. Because as also my dad was a searcher. My dad was engineer and then he studied philosophy in his 40s, and I grew up listening a lot of philosophers' theories, and my dad was a super searcher, but she was more from the Western type kind of philosopher. He didn't go too much into the Eastern, which are the true mystics, or most of the mystics are in the East, not in the West. But my grandmother, because she was a woman, she had that consciousness activated on her, and probably she transmitted that to my dad, and my dad got lost into the masculine, got lost into the mind, into the physical, just looking for answers, more from a rational standpoint. But I enhanced that from her. And it's something that, oh my God, my mom is completely the opposite. My mom has never been a searcher. My mom is just like nothing. like it's so hard for her to open her mind, and she's more like religious type, that she believes in God, but just like church, like follower, not from a consciousness, from a like a true connection. So yeah, that's sad on her, but that's what I see. And I enhance other stuff from her, and it has like say like skinny. I'm all the ladies, the women in my mom's family are skinny, so I get that from them. And they were Spanish, and they had other stuff, other good stuff. But the consciousness, I truly believe it comes from my grandmother. So that doesn't mean you cannot get access like to this stuff or to this inner world, this unseen world, and just radiate. Because of my life story, I was separated from my mom. My parents separated, and my dad didn't let me see my mom too much when I was a kid. He was always there separating us. So I didn't grow up close to my mom. And then it's like, I feel like my growth got stuck, and I was living almost my whole life, the rest of my life, even I was an adult, I was a little green. I just like needed to grow more. And then I found my mentor, which I love, Mina Irfan. And when I realized it lately, it's like, especially with all this inner child exercises we are doing, and because they are such a like perfect couple, I'm having that like role models. I kind of like, and of course winning kind of. It's like, okay, this is like making me grow up. This is finally making me a grown adult. I mean, I believe she shared a lot of stuff. Because why? Because she's the feminine woman. So a lot of what she is, they come from her lineage, from her ancestors. And I love she doesn't give that for free in YouTube. And you have to pay for those containers. For me, are really expensive. Hopefully one day won't be, but for now very expensive. But I understand the value of those stuff because those values I'm getting from her, it's just creating more beauty in me, more a relaxed state, more happiness, more joy, more openness from within. And all of this I'm seeing, which is the inner beauty. We're real and it is radiating. And it's showing in a better health, like better skin, like everything, all areas, better relationships with people, all that makes you like a pretty woman, a pretty woman. It's very different when we just like, we want to get the beauty only from the outside and we just forget we have an inner world. That it made me really sad that I see modern woman falling into this. Sometimes I even see, like, for example, in my country, in Argentina, I've been away for years, and now when I go there and maybe watch TV and I see models that their models used to be different, but now they all did the same treatments and they all look the same and they have the same lips, just different color, but they have the same features. And they're like, there's no like difference, there's no nothing, and it's just you can see everything from outside in, changing the clothing, changing this, changing the looks. That's great to do, but it's completely empty if we don't have the beauty from inside out. Inside out. Oh my god, I have so many stories for this, like so many stories for this. Another example was 10 years ago when I was living in Rio and I was doing party promoter stuff, and I was promoting parties, and I was super magnetic. I used to be like, let's go walk the beach, invite people to parties, or be outside a party place in a street with a lot of parties, and just inviting people to the party. And I could see like I was really magnetic. I was really good with that, and people used to love me so much. And I understand now because, and somebody remember told me like my energy was so great and I was so beautiful, and I was like, I don't feel that beautiful, that pretty, but he was telling me that it's not everything that what you see, like it's a lot of energy. The energy is what what I was radiating. That was like, I was like my beauty. So yeah, I understand now, and I understand why I was so magnetic, because Rio is a very like sexually free place. Somebody one day told me 80% of people there is bi. It's like very free, open-minded community. But when I went there, I was very innocent. I wanted to be free, but I was really innocent. I was just like, it was one of my first time out of the country of Argentina, and I was so innocent. And it was that innocence, it translates into beauty. Maybe because innocence is just having less stuff in our mind, is having less memories. When we start to accumulate experiences, memories, traumas, stuff, we may lose that beauty. But anyways, that's another story. So yeah, that's my video for today. If you like the comment, if you like the video, subscribe for more content like this. You can give a thumbs up if you like the video. You can watch the other videos in the series. It's called The Foundation, as I said. And also you can give me some comments. What do you think about this? What do you think is your inner strength that shows up in the outside? I would love to know those stuff. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.